9 mistakes you should never make to gain muscle mass. After 40, and I'll give you a heads up. Mistake number 1 is the most serious of all, and you might be making it right now. Stay until the end so you don't miss it and learn how to avoid it. Number 9. Training the same muscle group every day. Gaining muscle mass after 40 can be a challenge for many of us. If you're investing time, effort, and money at the gym, it's crucial to ensure you're doing everything the right way and according to your goals. If you want to ensure your workout and diet align with your objectives, stay tuned and avoid these very common mistakes, not just for men over 40, but for anyone. A common mistake is always training the same muscle, especially the one we enjoy working out the most. However, it's essential to understand that training the same muscle group every day is not the best strategy for achieving greater muscle volume. Let me explain why. Several studies show that people who intensely train the same muscle group every day can face serious issues, such as muscle overload, joint stress, and frequent injuries. If you're training the same muscle group every day, stop right now, as that won't help you gain muscle mass. Proper rest is crucial for muscle recovery and growth. Therefore, to achieve better results, it is essential to allow your muscles to rest and recover between workout sessions. I know that many beginners make this mistake, believing that constant practice on the same muscle group will lead to faster gains. But in reality, rest is crucial for hypertrophy and faster muscle growth. Real muscle growth occurs during the recovery period, not during the workout. Therefore, it is essential to assist your body in this hypertrophy process, allowing the trained muscle to rest for at least 48 hours. This way, you will aid your body in muscle recovery and avoid unnecessary injuries. To ensure better results and muscle mass gain, it is essential to allow adequate rest periods between workout sessions for each muscle group. Number 8. Excessive use of ice on muscles. Using ice is a common practice when we want to relieve pain and reduce inflammation, especially in cases of joint injuries. However, when it comes to applying ice directly to muscles after an intense workout, it can become a problem. It's important to be cautious, as while ice is effective in reducing inflammation and injuries, in some cases it can, in others, worsen the problem and hinder the muscle recovery process. As a consequence, it may hinder strength gain and hypertrophy, especially in men over 40. When we train, especially in intense and strength workouts like bench pressing, small injuries occur in the muscle fibers. This process is known as microtrauma, and it triggers inflammation and, subsequently, the recovery and growth of muscles in our body. This inflammatory process is natural and a necessary response from our body, indicating that muscle repair is happening. The problem is that by applying ice excessively or immediately after a workout, you can inhibit this inflammatory response, slowing down the recovery process and preventing muscles from becoming stronger and larger over time. In other words, you'll be preventing your muscles from growing, and over time, our recovery process naturally slows down, especially after 40. Therefore, avoid this mistake to have a faster and more efficient recovery. Number 7. Use of painkillers and anti-inflammatories. Using painkillers or anti-inflammatories after an intense workout might seem helpful to relieve joint and body aches, especially after strenuous workouts. However, this can compromise muscle recovery. These medications significantly reduce inflammation in the body after workouts, and as mentioned earlier, this inflammation is a natural response from the body to exercise stress and is crucial for muscle hypertrophy. When you use painkillers or anti-inflammatories after a workout, it's like you're preventing the body from puffing up. A natural and expected effect after training known as the bodybuilding effect. In this process, muscles become swollen, large, and voluminous. However, using these medications can interrupt this process, slowing down muscle
growth and impairing workout results.
Number 6. Not respecting rest between sets. How long do you usually rest between sets? 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or are you the type who doesn't rest between them and go straight until you can't go anymore? If you're doing this, it's important to realize you might be doing it wrong. Let me explain why. Research shows that rest between sets is a crucial component of training and is essential for muscle mass gain. It should not be ignored as it allows your muscles to recover properly, prepare for the next load, helping you perform the sets more effectively. However, resting for too long is also not the solution, as it can cause muscles to cool down and reduce workout results. On the other hand, very short intervals of 30 seconds do not allow the muscles to recover fully, which can compromise both performance and muscle growth. Therefore, the ideal rest interval is 40 to 60 seconds between sets. This way, your body will have enough time to recover and be ready to continue the workout without the risk of injuries due to inadequate rest between sets. Number 5. Excessive alcohol consumption. Excessive alcohol consumption harms your body, musculature, and muscle mass gain, especially for men over 40. Alcohol is not only a catabolic substance that destroys muscle fibers, but also impairs the absorption of essential vitamins and nutrients for muscle growth. In other words, you might be doing everything right, but if you consume alcohol 3 to 5 times a week in excessive amounts, you'll be throwing all your workout gains away. The catabolic effect of alcohol means it can trigger the breakdown of muscle fibers, preventing them from recovering and growing properly after high-intensity and strength training. Another issue with alcohol is that it interferes with the absorption of crucial nutrients for muscle recovery, such as proteins, vitamins, and minerals, which are fundamental for muscle development. Additionally, alcohol is a diuretic, which can cause dehydration, increasing fluid loss, and compromising your body's hydration. Dehydration can severely hinder muscle recovery, making it harder for muscles to recover and rebuild after a workout. Therefore, reducing alcohol intake will help you achieve better workout results and preserve your muscle health in the long run, especially when muscle loss processes are more intense. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to show that you like this video and the topic discussed. Also, click the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you. Number 4. Not drinking water during the workout. Not drinking water during the workout is a very common and serious mistake that many people make. Water is essential for nearly all functions of our body, playing a crucial role in both physical performance and muscle recovery. Some people mistakenly believe that drinking water during a workout can hinder performance, but the truth is that hydration is crucial for effective physical and muscular development. During the workout, the body loses fluids through sweating, and a lack of water can lead to a helping and maintain energy and endurance. Water also facilitates nutrient digestion and toxin elimination, aiding in post-workout recovery, which is essential for muscle recovery. There is no exact number of liters of water that should be consumed during the workout, but I recommend always keeping your water bottle close to stay hydrated. Remember to drink water throughout the day, especially if you're using supplements like creatine, glutamine, or whey protein. We've covered in another video on the channel the importance of staying hydrated when using these supplements. I'll leave the link in the description so you can watch and understand better. Number 3. Not doing metabolic training. This method is gaining increasing popularity here in the United States, especially among men over 40 due to its surprising and official results. Studies show that over time, joints can become more susceptible to injuries and wear. With the help of metabolic training, this can be mitigated as these workouts involve lighter loads, reducing stress on the joints, making it a safer option for men over 40. Additionally, metabolic training facilitates muscle recovery, allowing you to maintain consistency in your workouts without overloading your body, and it also helps in gaining lean muscle mass. Incorporating this type of training into your routine can enhance your results, as using lighter weights combined with metabolic stress creates hypertrophy, promotes faster muscle gains, especially for men 40 years old and older. Unlike traditional training, which often focuses on heavy loads and long durations, metabolic training concentrates on keeping the muscles under tension for longer periods, increasing blood flow and stimulating muscle growth more efficiently. This training not only speeds up results, but also provides a balance between intensity and safety in your workouts. Number 2. Not progressing over time. Load progression is essential for muscle growth, especially for men over 40. Gradually increasing the weight you lift over the weeks is crucial to force your muscles to adapt and grow. However, it's important to do this gradually, without overdoing it. Don't try to increase the weight from one day to the next. Instead, progressively increase it weekly or monthly, always respecting your body's limits. For example, if you are lifting 150 pounds on leg exercises, it's important to keep challenging your muscles so they can handle that load more efficiently. increase to 55 pounds the following week, and continue to gradually increase. When your muscles become accustomed to a certain weight, they stop growing. Therefore, to keep progressing, it's necessary to increase the load regularly, but without excessively straining your joints. Remember that overdoing weight increases can cause serious injuries. One of the most common issues among athletes is joint wear over time. Therefore, it's crucial to have body awareness and increase weight safely and control, avoiding overloads that could compromise your long-term health. Now let's move on to the most common and serious mistake for any man looking to gain muscle mass after 40. If you've made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on our channel so you don't miss any videos. Number 1. Not having a clear goal. Having a clear goal is fundamental to achieving any objective, whether it's losing weight or gaining muscle mass. If you don't have a defined goal, you'll be moving without direction, like a boat drifting in open sea. Without a specific direction, it's hard to measure your progress and know if you're on the right track. Setting a specific goal is the first step. Even before starting a diet, or workouts at the gym, you need to know exactly what you want to achieve and how you plan to get there. For example, if your goal is to gain muscle mass, your diet and workout should be specifically planned for that, which is completely different if your goal is to lose weight. In that case, the diet and workouts need to be adjusted accordingly. Therefore, one of the biggest mistakes is not having a clear and specific goal. Before you leave this video, click on the other video appearing on your screen, where we discuss the 7 biggest mistakes when taking creatine. This video might help you as you may be making one of those mistakes right now.
Click on the video and I'll see you there.